Melissa Honeybee from North Carolina.
All right, Melissa, thanks for joining us. Who else we got?
Mike Swaby from Indiana.
All right, great to have you, Mike, from right down the street. I'm out here in Kentucky.
Ah, yes.
Nice, nice. Great to have you.
This is Alex in New York.
All right, great to have you out there in New York. All right, all right. Yes, sir, yes, sir. All right, guys, right now we've got about another 5 minutes before we get rocking and rolling. Just giving folks a final chance to get on the line. If you haven't already done so, feel free to announce your name and where you're calling from. We'd love to hear from you.
Danielle Durkee from Kentucky.
All right, great to have you out in Kentucky. Right down the street. I live in Richmond, Kentucky.
Richmond?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, if you're just joining us, feel free to announce your name and where you're calling from. We'll get started in about 4 or 5 minutes.
This is John Ward, the Healthy Networker, calling in from Naples, Florida.
Ha ha, John. Great to have you, brother. Great to have you. Good to hear you on the call.
Right on.
All right, thanks for joining the call.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call.
All right, there you go, Alan.
Hey, appreciate it, Austin. Hey, who else do we have out there right now? Hey, we heard the beep. Welcome to the call. Who do we have out there right now? Welcome. Hey, everybody, my name is Alan Jones. I'm out of Dallas, Texas. An incredible opportunity. You know, text your team, text your people, get them involved. You guys, we got something truly special. You know, it's not too many times people can say they could be in front of the pre-launch to the pre-launch. So you guys just state your name, where you're calling from if you're getting on this call.
Sean from Kentucky.
Hey, Sean, my man Sean out there from Kentucky. How's it going? There you go.
How you doing, all right?
We got out on the call. Man, I'm loving it, man. I'm having an excellent time. Who else we got on the call today, you guys?
Got Jersey.
Got Jersey. Where you from?
In the house.
I'm from Jersey.
Hey. New Jersey, all the way to East Coast. Who else we got in the house today?
Greg, Big Island, Hawaii.
Yeah, this is Sean in
Hawaii.
Dublin,
California, man, 2 places I would love to be right now. Hey, you guys, we still got more time. Text your team. Get everybody on this call right now, man. You do not want to miss this information that you're about to hear from today. Who else we got out there on the call?
James Scimitar for Benny, Georgia.
Georgia, man, we're all across the whole United States. You guys, we got anybody from Alaska on the call? Who else we got on the call today? Hey, you guys, now's the time to text your team, get your people on this call. You don't want to miss this information. You guys, you're right now we're in a situation where you're before the pre-launch of a company. You know, you want to share this information with as many people as you possibly can. So text your team. We're going to get this call started in about 2 minutes. So if you're coming onto the line, just state your name and where you're calling from.
Cliff Flag, Dallas.
What was that? Hey, Dallas, Texas, my town. Texas in the house. Who else do we got on the call today?
Hey, this is Nico Sims from Fort Worth.
Hey, Fort Worth, Texas. Funky Town. Hey, Funky Town. In the house. Who else do we got on the call today?
Marquita from Georgia.
Hey, Marquita, Georgia. Georgia's in the house today.
Hi, Kathy from Austin, Texas.
Hey, Austin, Texas. You know they got a slogan that says, keep Austin reared, right?
I actually sell those in my shop.
Hey, there we go. Who else do we got on the call out there today?
Valerie, Tulsa.
Hey, Valerie, Tulsa, Oklahoma's in the house. Hey, guys, who else do we have?
Courtney Patterson, Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado, the Mount High City. Hey, you guys, welcome to the call. Hey, you guys, state your name, where you calling from. We're going to be about 1 minute, so hurry up so your team can get on here so they get their information. Who else do we have out there on the call today?
Linda, San Diego.
San Diego, California. I heard that's a very beautiful city. I would like to get a chance to get out there and visit one day myself.
You're invited.
Definitely, you guys.
Joy.
Hey, if you could, hey, Joy, I appreciate it, Joy. Hey, guys, if you could just star 6 and mute your lines, you guys, that'd be excellent. Who else do we got out there on the call today?
Donnie, St. Louis, Missouri.
Donnie, St. Louis.
Playing in the background. Please see your line up for star 6.
Hey, you guys, if y'all could just get a chance to just go ahead and mute your lines, just press star 6 to mute your lines.
If I need to mute the entire line, I will. I don't want to. So whoever has the whole music or the jazz music in the background, mute it.
Yeah, whoever got the music playing, please press star 6. Hey, really appreciate it. Hey, you guys, state your name, where you calling from, text your team, get them on this call. What? Say that one more time.
Kevin.
How's it going? Hey, appreciate it, Desmond. Who else do we got on the call today? State your name and the city that you're calling from.
Daniel Williams, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. I heard Florida in the house. Who else do we got on the call today, you guys?
Bristol, Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee's in the house. Who else do we have on the call today, you guys?
Marquette, Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Hey, Virginia Beach. The beach does sound nice right about now. Wow, so many people is calling in from all across the country. Matter of fact, all across the world, you guys is calling in to hear about this opportunity to get a chance to state your name and where you're calling from. We're going to get started in about 1 minute.
Jasmine, Colina, Pittsburgh.
Hey, Pittsburgh's in the house. Hey, Jasmine, welcome also. Hey, who else we got out here on the line? Hey, I heard a lot, but hey, welcome. Hey, you guys, you know, it's about 3 minutes after. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and mute the lines. So also, hey, you guys, now's that time to really tell your team that we're getting started. Hey, we're going to mute the lines, but if you guys... Hey, I really appreciate that. Hey, you guys, my name is Alan Jones. I'm out of Dallas, Texas, here to welcome you to the PTP call, you guys. If you guys are on this call today, I'm telling you guys, be fired up. I'm going to ask you a simple question. When would you rather board the plane, when it's on the ground or when it's in the air? Of course, on the ground. You guys, we all have a first-class ticket on this PTP flight on a plane that hasn't even pulled into the dock yet, you guys. You have the privilege to introduce a gentleman on this call today, but I just want you to open up your mind because your mind works like a parachute open. When you think about something, think about Mark Zuckerberg when he started Facebook. He invited 5 of his friends to his college room dorm for an opportunity that he wanted to share with his friends. Out of them 5 friends, only 2 showed up, and them 2 friends are worth billions of dollars now. So if you're on this call, the person that invited you on this call today thought enough of you to get you in front of the information that could go out there and change your life drastically, you guys. And the person that I have the privilege to introduce thought enough of me to get me in front of this opportunity to hear exactly what it is that you're going to hear tonight by the man of Austin Zuloff. This guy right here is the most dynamic trainer that you're going to ever hear in the industry. You guys, he's a consultant for other network marketing companies. You know, when I met him in Dallas, Texas, he was a regional training area for a Fortune 500 company. You guys, an outstanding individual, a person that I like to call one of my close friends. When we do business together, we build massive organizations, and we're back doing it again all together in one house. With that being said, Austin Zuloff, are you there?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Definitely, Austin. Take it away.
All right, thanks, Alan. I certainly appreciate it. And guys, you know, Alan said a lot of nice things about me, but you know, I've known Alan for about 8 years. We've built some pretty good organizations together, teams of about 40,000 people internationally, and we've had a lot of fun. He's a great guy, and I love hanging out with Alan while we're down in Dallas and all across the U.S., and I look forward to coming out there here in about another month or so, and we're going to have some fun and take a trip up to Oklahoma, man. I know that's your stomping ground out there in Oklahoma City and Tulsa. So thanks, guys, for joining us on this private leadership call tonight. Pro Travel Plus is not even in pre-launch yet, so, we're still trying to keep it a little quiet right now, which is funny because Saturday's call, we had about 241 people on that call, so we're still trying to keep it a little quiet right now, but there's not many more days of that because we could get our links to sign up as soon as this weekend or as late as this coming Monday. So either way you look at it, it's going to be in the next few days. So, we're all taking full advantage of this short time we have to pre-build and get our leaders in position for the private leadership positioning before we move into this pre-launch. So, once again, thank you guys for joining this private invite-only call. We feel we've got something very special to share with you guys that's absolutely unlike anything else you've ever seen before in many, many different ways. And tonight, you'll get to hear from Pro Travel Plus CEO, Seth Frazier, and we'll open it up for questions and answers at the end of the call, so stick around so you don't miss out on any vital information. You may even want to grab a pen and paper. This might end up being the most important call of your life. Now, as we all know, vacation and travel companies have become very, very popular recently, which has created some incredible opportunities in the network marketing industry. I mean, frankly, millionaires have been made because of these opportunities. But if you notice, there's still a few challenges to overcome in these companies if you want to produce a full-time income. But the good news is we feel that Pro Travel Plus has more than solved most, if not every single challenge involved in the industry. For example, if I were speaking to a friend of mine and I asked, hypothetically, if you found a company that had better deals, a broader scope of services, meaning they just offered more, it cost less to get involved with, but you made more money and your people stood a much better chance of producing a full-time income because they could make up to $25,000 a month without even necessarily having to recruit or earn any sort of a paycheck. So basically, if it were better in every single way humanly possible, would you want to know about it? If I ask my friend that question, there's more than a good chance that they'd probably say yes. Then when I explained that we're the only company in this space with exclusive deals on flights and the insane discounts on condos, rental cars, and cruises, that they can get started for as little as $70 or they can earn up to $25,000 a month without even recruiting, it makes it a lot easier to get my friends in front of the information. So, just a little bit more information before I introduce you to the CEO for some words and his thoughts, and then we'll open it up for Q&A. I know we've got a lot of leaders, people that own other companies on this line right now, people from out of the country. We certainly appreciate you guys' time. Above and beyond having some unbelievable deals on all-inclusive vacations, travel, event tickets, and entertainment, there's a first-class opportunity for anyone to get involved and create a Tier 1 lifestyle that some folks don't even dare to dream about. You can get started with $70, then pay $35 a month, get a 2x10 company force-filled matrix with zero sponsorship requirements, and earn up to $2,000 a month without recruiting. But if you do, you earn a 25% check match on all your personals. The money you earn without recruiting comes from your position in the matrix, by the way, as people fall in your matrix, because it's a company-wide force-filled matrix. Okay, we have several different parts of the comp plan to earn from. I'm only going to be mentioning the matrix and the payouts and the check match. Those are the only two I'll mention, the matrix, payouts, and the check match. The second level you can come in at is $200. That pays you up for 6 months. So you would pay your $69.95 for your first month in activation, then you would pay $200 and get your 6 months paid up for and get locked in. That gives you a 2x12 force matrix, zero sponsorship requirements. You can earn up to $8,000 a month without recruiting. And if you do recruit, you get a 50% check match from all your personals and a 20% check match from theirs. The highest level to get started at is only $400. That pays you up for an entire year. Another thing that does is when you bring people in at $400, that guarantees your residual for a whole year. So, that's pretty cool. That gives you a 2x14 force matrix. You can earn up to $25,000 a month without recruiting. But if you do, you get a 50% check match from all your personals, 20% check match from theirs, 10% check match from theirs, and 5% check match from their personals. So it's a lot of check matches. So as you can see, a 2-buy company force-filled matrix with 0 sponsorship requirements is truly unique. And the check match, Infinity differential bonus, and other parts of the comp plan reward the heavy hitters and the big leaders who bring on big teams, while matrix payout and power line payouts make sure that everyone earns some income. So no matter if you're a pro with a team of 500,000 people, or you just want to take part in the travel and not necessarily recruit, you can still earn a paycheck. Of course, the big leaders are rewarded in a big way, while the everyone earns some form of income. So involved before we even pre-launch. Our positioning couldn't be better. You'll essentially have an entire company under you guys, and we've already got folks involved that have put as many as 300,000 people in their last companies. So this is an excellent spot to be in, with us launching into 172 countries to start. The last call we had on Saturday, the young lady that I introduced on the call, Ms. Robin Mansell, absolute rock star, one of the top earners in World Ventures, and put over 100,000 people into her last company, had over 20 personals on the phone and hadn't heard about it but 5 hours previously. So, with 172 countries launching, the sky is not the limit, the stratosphere is the limit, guys. So what I'll do now is introduce the Pro Travel Plus CEO. He is a very, very close friend of mine. He's been there for me whenever he didn't have to be. He's provided for me, helped me out more than anyone else in my 12 years in the direct selling industry. This man has owned 4 other network marketing companies. His last company, he had 2 people earn over $300,000 within the first 30 days, and he puts in the first 90 days, usually typically in between 30 and 50,000 people into these companies. So, he definitely knows his way around the world and this network marketing world. His 2 partners together, well, I should let him tell you, but they earn multiple millions of dollars per month inside of network marketing. We couldn't have a better CEO, a master distributor, and honestly, he has our best interest in mind. We couldn't have a better friend. So it brings me a great deal of pleasure to introduce to you our CEO and master distributor, Mr. Seth Frazier. Seth, are you on the line?
All right, I think I'm back. Am I back? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, you're back now, loud and clear. All right, take it away, brother.
That could not have been worse timing. You introduced me, and I said, I am here, and the second I did, my call dropped. So apologize for that, guys. Glad to be here, and I think that's part of the I guess it's the positive and the negative of having so many people on these calls. If you've dealt with some of these conference call systems before, man, when they get loaded up, it's you tend to get bumped, and I think that's what happened here. So apologize for that, guys. And I could not be more honored to be here than I am right now. It's really a pleasure to be a part of this organization and to see so many folks out there doing such incredible things. And we've got guys like Alan, and we've got guys like Austin. We have some gals like Robin and her team. And what's been interesting to me in watching the way that this thing is rolled out, when we built this program, we spent a lot of time thinking about how we wanted to make it a program that would be something that people could win when they haven't won before in network marketing. People who have gone out there and converted all their friends into business contacts and failed along the way and pushed all their friends away and ended up losing hundreds of friends on Facebook and being kind of a lone wolf in the realm of relationship marketing because they didn't understand how to create a relationship first before they brought something to the table. That bothers me because I really am a big defender of this industry, and I've seen a lot of people get great success out of it. I want everybody to win, and the hardest part is how do I make the little guy win while supporting the strong leaders who are actually going to go out and build. So in thinking about this compensation plan and what we were building over here, one of the key focuses for me was I need to be able to pay the people that have never been successful in network marketing. How can I do that? And I'm going to tell you how we did that in just a little bit. But then how do I reward a leader who's actually going to be able to go in, build, tell their people about this program? And Austin mentioned that we'll be accepting enrollments soon. I want to clarify that just to let you know before I get into the specifics here. We're talking about taking enrollments on starting next Friday. So we are about 8 days away. So we're going to have a little bit of work to do in between now and then. I just want to make sure everything's perfect for you guys. And like any great company out there, you hope that they'll under-promise and over-deliver. I know that we'll be able to do that for you. So for right now, tell your teams and have everybody ready to go. So you're sitting here going, well, why do I want to pre-build before that? Why are we waiting for a week to get enrolled? Well, let's explain a little bit about, first of all, how the little guy is going to win and why the big leaders are going to actually win in this program. First off, as Austin mentioned, you can choose to come in and choose the monthly option, come in for $70 and then pay $34.95 a month. And when you do that, you're going to have a 2x10 matrix. And if you never, ever, ever sponsor a person, you've got the potential to earn a little over $2,000 a month every single month, for as long as the folks that are within your matrix stay active and engaged. That is awesome. If you choose to up that and prepay for 6 months, it opens it up to a 2x12. Zero sponsorship required matrix. So you've got the potential to earn a little over $8,500 a month, once again, without telling a single soul about our program. Now, if you choose to and you want to prepay for an entire year, you can prepay that year for $400 cash and $69.95 for the join fee. So for a total of less than $500, you can be prepaid for an entire year in a network marketing company that has the ability to pay you without sponsoring a single person over $25,000 a month. Awesome numbers. That's great. And why I like that, a lot of folks in the travel industry, they've looked at these kind of programs and they've spent $500 to $600 joining various programs, hoping they would be able to get that much of a discount on their products and services. And they joined, and they might have gotten $500, $600 off of vacation, which was the amount they spent joining the program in the first place, and ended up spending just as much, and maybe didn't make any money in the program because they put stuff on Facebook, they showed their great vacation photos, maybe nobody reacted, and maybe they weren't able to engage and actually get some people to actually make some money with them and build a business. So we want to flip that model on its head. We decided let's launch this program with something that's a very affordable price point. At $69.95, anybody can join. And the kind of discounts that we're talking about are things everywhere from flights to cruises to hotels to condos to car rentals to entertainment to dining out to gift cards. So if you're not even going to travel, if you want to stay in your local area, you're going to have discounted gift cards as well, to everything from Walmart to IKEA to all kinds of places like that. And that's fantastic. So this puts it within reach for a lot of folks out there who never had the opportunity to be able to join a program like this. Next thing was we want to be able to expand that out beyond the U.S. and play in international waters, because a lot of folks out there internationally are looking for a program that they can actually afford to work with, that they can actually make sure that the people that they enroll are going to have access to that product, whatever it might happen to be, and it's going to be available to them. So as we open up this program, we took a big long look at that, and we decided to open up in 172 countries right off the bat. That's a huge plus for you as well. How do we reward our leaders then? The folks that, maybe they've got great positioning, maybe they don't. I would say for the first 6 to 8 months, it's all going to be great positioning. We're all in a very good place to play. But what about folks that actually want to go to work and help their teams out and help them engage and be able to earn a significant paycheck, something that's actually going to be a massive replacement for them in another program? So we did that with our 4-generational check match bonus. It becomes 4 generations, by the way, if you choose to either prepay for your entire year's worth of access for that $400 price point that we talked about. That's going to open it up to a 2x14 matrix, no sponsorship requirements, $25,000 a month potential. But it's also going to give you 4 generations of check matches. So for the personals that you bring into this program, 50% on your personal enrollments that come into PTP, 20% on your 2nd generation, 10% on your 3rd, and 5% on your 4th. This puts you in a big position to win, because those folks are pulling in $10,000, $12,000 a month from their matrix. Or even let's just break it way down. Let's go way down the ladder, and let's say the average person within your group is earning $300 a month. And you've told 6 people about this program, who tell 24 people about this program, who tell 100 people about this program, who tell 500 people about this program. That fifth generation of 500 people that you're earning a 5% check match off $300, it adds up very, very quickly. And you can see as this starts to replicate and people start to hear about how exciting this program is and how they can make money in it very quickly, it becomes a big, big win for you. One of the biggest things I'm most excited about with this system is our power line portion of the compensation plan. So as folks come in and they take a look at your website and they decide they want to take a tour and see what this program's all about, they're going to put in their email address, they're going to put in their name before they can move forward at all, before they really find out what this program is about. And as they do that, they're going to be dropped into a system where if they choose to upgrade, great. They're going to find out about their great positioning, and we're going to give them all the tools they need to be able to move forward and be awesome. If they choose not to upgrade, though, this is where the system becomes powerful for you, because in a few hours, shortly after that, they're going to find out that 700, 800, 900 people locked in a spot since the moment they came and took a look at your site 4 hours ago. And if they choose to upgrade now before our cutoff date, which happens every single Wednesday night, by the way, they'll be locked in above all those people who came in and took a look at the site afterwards. And this is what is basically one of the first times in network marketing history that we can say this is a guaranteed paycheck for those folks to be able to earn from a power line that comes from everywhere across the company. So it doesn't matter if Alan or Austin or Robin or John or anybody else sponsored this person. That comes from a company-wide enrollership tree where those folks do land underneath them in their power line, and they will earn a paycheck. Now, for a lot of folks who have been in network marketing for a couple of years, maybe a year, maybe 3 years, 4 years, a lot of folks have never earned a paycheck in that entire time. Just getting those folks a paycheck is one of the most exciting things they had ever experienced, and it puts them in a position where they can't wait to tell everybody they know about how they're finally making money in network marketing, and they did it without telling a single soul. That excites me. That's why we created this program. Now let's go to the travel side of things and talk a little bit about the product, because there's a lot of different network marketing companies out there that are launching right now in the travel space, and I think that they've all got some really, really great things happening. One of the things that is really unique about PTP is that we've got some different types of products that are really focused on enhancing that experience and making it more than just booking a flight, booking a hotel, or booking a cruise. It's a more all-encompassing experience than that. When you come to PTP and you actually become a member with us, you're going to find that you've got access to some highly unusual services, things like entertainment, food and drinks. And that'll go for whether or not you're in your local area. If you happen to live in a major city, that's great. You'll find some local deals that are accessible to you that are going to give you some great discounts that you've never had access to some of the other things like our enhanced travel services, things like 24-hour turnaround on your passport. If you've ever been invited on a trip somewhere, somebody wanted to take you to Rome, and they were just so excited to bring you with. They had a great deal. Maybe it was a few $100s for a flight and some insane deal on a hotel. You just couldn't go because you knew it was going to take you 30 days, 60 days to be able to get your passport. Well, we've got a resolution for that. We've also got an incredible travel wallet system that you're going to get immediate access to when you join as a member with us. You're going to have a credit in your travel wallet that's going to allow you to apply those dollars towards everything from gift cards to your travel experience. So when you go and book that travel, it's going to bring it down even further to rates that are already 20 to 80% off of what the public-facing sites out there on the internet are offering. So when you go to Kayak and when you go to Expedia, when you go to Orbitz, you're going to find our pricing is already a lot better, but as you use those travel dollars, it's going to make that experience even better for you. Austin, I know that you mentioned we were going to do Q&A on this call, and normally I do that every time. I'm actually not going to do it this time because there's a better venue for that I'm going to tell everybody about, and I want everybody to write this down. So everybody on the call, grab your pen and paper. You're going to want to write this down. This is a link to a website that I want you guys to like. You're going to find almost no information about us when you go to this site. But you will soon, because we're going to be posting there within the next 24 hours. So if you go to facebook.com/Pro Travel Plus, you will find a website with pretty much a logo and almost nothing else. Like the page, be a part of it, and this is going to be a private leadership page for us to release some very interesting information, including within the next 24 hours a great PowerPoint that's going to cover a lot of the things that we've already talked about as far as the compensation plan, the product line itself, that sort of thing. And then on top of that, we're also going to, if you come to that page, if you like that page, we're going to invite you to a private leadership webinar where we're going to show you the back office, we're going to show you the product and how it works, and we're going to give you a lot of details on specifically why this is going to be so important for you guys to build the right way. One of the things we've talked about on these calls before is that you've got the ability to come in and earn $25,000 a month without sponsoring anybody. But what your real goal in this company when you first come in is to bring in your personal enrollerships as quickly as possible. By doing that, first of all, you bring somebody up as close to you, as you can to you in the matrix. So your first row is only 2 members wide. And as you probably know in network marketing, most folks don't sponsor a whole lot more than 2 people. In fact, the industry average is 2.3 people that people sponsor in network marketing. That means there will be spillover. People will be dropping into other people's downlines. As that happens, it's key for you to lock in your members before that spillover starts to occur. So that's why we're doing this as a private leadership launch, because the very first few weeks as we roll this out, it's going to be crucial for you to call your leaders and have your leaders call their leaders so they can lock those people in and take advantage of when that spillover comes through and the people they've brought in start to gain money through their own matrices. They're also getting a check match off of that, 50% on the first gen, 20%, 10%, 5%. So this is going to bleed down very quickly. This is going to be a program that grows very, very quickly. I know we're already at half an hour on this call, and as I mentioned, we normally would take calls at the end of this, take questions. In this particular case, we're not, because we're going to do that on our webinar. You will see when the webinar is scheduled if you go to facebook.com/ProTravelPlus, and for the very first time, you're going to see what the back office looks like, what the program looks like, what the product looks like, and I think it's very exciting for folks out there who have been big on internet marketing and that sort of thing. It's going to be a great tool for you to put together some nice presentations and start up your SEO engines and all that kind of thing. I know we've had some folks. We had some folks on the line 2 days ago. We had multiple people on the line that had personally enrolled over 1,000 people in the programs they've been in the past. And if you're new to network marketing and you've never enrolled a single person, don't let that scare you this time. In fact, take advantage of the great timing that you have being a part of this before we move into our launch phase, which is going to happen next week, and get an opportunity to actually make some money in this industry, have some fun, and as you do, you're going to find it a lot easier to go out and be able to share this with others, because there's no sponsorship requirement, but there's a big reward when you do choose to go out and share this with others. Austin, you did an incredible job introducing this. Alan, amazing job just welcoming everybody and letting them know what a great program this is. And guys, I got to say, I'm so honored to be a part of this. It's going to be a big movement. We're all part of something very, very special. I've been in this industry for a long time, and I don't think I've ever seen such an incredible collection of leaders flock to a program so quickly. So I'm very, very proud of all of you. I appreciate all your hard work, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. We will get the notification out to you via the Facebook page, whether it's a phone call or a webinar that's happening. So again, one last time, facebook.com/ProTravelPlus. And please follow that page, like that page, and be sure that you're aware of what's going on. We'll get all the information through there for the next week until we go live with the site. And once that happens, we're going to have tons and tons of phone calls, webinars, information, marketing materials. You're going to have a lot more than you even know what to do with, and we're going to give you every tool we can to make you incredibly successful. So guys, thank you very much for joining the call this evening. We appreciate everybody being on, and looking forward to seeing you all on either the next call or the next webinar, which should be happening here within the next 48 hours. Appreciate everybody being on the call tonight, and we'll look forward to seeing you all at the top. Talk to you soon.